friends, thank you for joining me in today's video. The last video I showed you the harvest of the Calamondin orange. Sometimes it's referred to as the Calamansi orange. So far you've seen I've juiced most of it, but I just wanted to discuss some of the ways in which I use the harvested oranges, so nothing goes to waste. So here you see I'm juicing them, and as small as they are, look at all of these seeds. They're packed with seeds. And so first I'm planning to make a drink with the juice gathered, collected here. I first take that little piece off where they're connected from the vine. Okay, and then I cut them in half. Okay, and then I'm gonna squeeze them here on the strainer. All right, and even the peels, they will not go to waste. I'll be dehydrating the skin, and I'll be making powder with them. All right, once I'm through with this process. So right now, first use is making the drink. And I'm almost through. It's a lengthy process because they're so small. Juicing them, I can't use the orange juicer, but it's well worth it. And as I mentioned, nothing will go to waste. So I'm in the last phase here of finishing up. And what we'll see is actually how many cups of juice that we were able to squeeze from this last harvest. So we're about to determine that. We're coming down to the last couple, and we'll see. Now, since I was going to use I mentioned I'm going to plan to use the peels. Before proceeding to cut them and juice them, they were washed. I first washed them because I knew in advance I have use for the skin. All right, so I'm almost finished here. I have two more. Not bad. Okay, and I had to do several rounds of draining the remnants through the strainer. So this is my last go around here. Wow, look at this. It is so rich. Super yellow. Just going to place the seeds here at the side. Okay. So you can add to the amount of sweetness or dilution that you require. In this jar, I have 32 ounces of water. And let's see, before I do that, let's see how many cups we were able to get. Okay, it's 1.5 cups. So the harvest provided 1.5 cup of Calamansi juice. So I'm going to go ahead and add it to this 32 ounces of water. Now you could add less, but I plan to share, So that's why I diluted that much. Okay, mix well. And in the next step, I'll be adding some sugar. All right. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna sweeten it. So let me add, this is half cup. So I'm gonna add half cup of sugar. And if this is not good enough, then I'll proceed to add some more. But for starters, I'll start with half a cup. You want to do it when it's at room temperature, or at least dissolve the sugar in warm water before placing it in the refrigerator. Okay, mix well. Okay, and let's do a taste test. It's pretty good. It's quite top. So we could leave it like this, or we could add a little bit more sugar. I believe this is 1/4 cup. So I'm gonna add a little more sugar. And if we want to, it's still rich. We can even dilute this further. But I'm gonna leave it at this stage for now. This will be it. Okay, I'm gonna get it covered. So this is my Calamansi drink. I'm gonna place this to the side. And then I want to discuss the other ways that I plan to utilize the Calamansi orange. So here, these are the peels, and I plan to dehydrate them. I'm going to dehydrate them, and I will make a powder with them once that's done. And the seeds, I will be planting the seeds. Yes, there would not be anything close to the parent. We don't know what to expect, but just for experimental purposes, I'll be planting those seeds. So this is pretty much it. Just want to show you how I utilize my harvested Calamansi orange. So thank you for joining me in this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Remember to like and subscribe. Until then, I'll see you in the next video.